Good morning. Welcome to the Timberwood Middle School Panther Pride website. But today what I'm going to show you is the Timberwood Middle School Library website. And there's two ways to get there from the Timberwood Middle School website. The first way is to scroll down past all this really good stuff until you get to Library, and then you click Welcome to the TMS Library. Another way is to click Menu, and under Menu, click Students and Families Library. And that brings you up to Timberwood Learning Commons, PantherNet, our digital hub for TMS Learning Commons. These are the buttons for the different things that you'll find here at the website to help make it useful for you. TMS library links, district library and policies, library catalog, research resources, RevTrack for library payments, and October in the LC. All right, scrolling down, just kind of give you a glimpse of what's here. First thing you see is TMS Trailer Night. That's something we have going on in the library right now. Then we have just some basic information, hours for the library. Parents, please monitor your students' reading. You can check Destiny with your students' login so you know what they have checked out. And students, you are welcome to use the library before school at 8 a.m., but you must have a purpose, such as reading, homework, etc. Library is not a hangout. During school hours, please have a teacher's pass if you're not with your class. And that's me. I'm Tess Mustaine. I'm your library media specialist, and this is my contact info. All right, back to the top, I'm going to click TMS Library Links. And it brings you down to this section of our page. And the first thing you see is Destiny, Digital Library. So let's click that. And under that, you can search for books. You can hold a book, or you can check Destiny to see what you already have checked out. Let's click Search for Books. And that brings me to our Timberwood Middle School Library catalog for all of our books. The first thing you see are books that have been recently added. Underneath that are popular titles. And then we have topics. You can search the catalog many ways. One is by topic. So if you want to click a topic, you can see all the books we have in that topic. Another way is to enter something in the search box up here and click search. And you'll know if it's in or out because it'll have a little tag up here. It'll say in if it's in and out if it's checked out. All right. The next thing we want to talk about is Sora. If you like reading books on your electronic device, or you like listening to books, Sora is a good source for that. And under Sora, you'll see that there's a picture here that tells you some information about how to use Sora, that you can download it onto your personal devices, that we have free books, ebooks, and audiobooks available for checkout, that you can check them out for 2 weeks, just like in the library. It's available in My Umble, so you go to My Umble and click Sora. You can return the ebook early, just like you return a physical book. And this tells you if you want to download it to your personal devices. So there's some information about Sora. If you're not sure what you're going to read next, you can click on What Should I Read Next? And then click that. And it brings you out to this nice little website. Now, this is where you're kind of stuck. You're not really sure what you want to read next. You can search this by popular subjects. So if there's a particular subject that you really like, you can click the subject to see other books in that subject. You can also type in a series that you like. And of course, Wimpy Kid is one of our most popular series, so I'm going to type that one in. I'm going to click this. And now it tells me, okay, here's Diary of Wimpy Kid. Gives me some information about it. But then underneath it, it says, if you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kennedy, here are some books like this. So it gives me some other options. And I can search Destiny to see what we have here at Timberwood. So that's a pretty cool tool that you can use to help you find another book, the next book that you want to read. Printing in the Learning Commons, we do have limited availability for printing. If you want to print, so if you want me to print something for you, click the Google form, fill this out. We'll print it and put it in your teacher's mailbox for him or her to pick up, and you'll have that. We ask that you give us 24 hours to print, so plan ahead. And by the way, color is not available. Battle of the Books we have going on right now. We've got our group, but it's not too late to join. Our next meeting is the first part of January, so I do have all the books in the library. If you're interested in seeing them, come by and talk to me. And this is the Battle of the Books website. This will give you more information about the books. I also have a Schoology group for Battle of the Books, and that's where I'll post updates and resources. Harris County Public Library is an amazing library system, and we have their information here. So we have Harris County Public Library, their website, along with their databases. Okay, so those are our Timberwood Library links. Now let's talk about our library catalog. We've already talked about, so I'm not going to click that, but let's click on Research Resources, because something else you'll be doing a lot of this year is research. Now, I do a lesson in the library called TMS Research is not Google. Google has its place. It's great for quick questions, but not for academic research. We have better tools for that, and that is your TMS databases. So I'm going to click that. And these are the databases that we offer you. Britannica is a really good one. It was upgraded this summer. We have a variety of Gale databases for middle school, elementary. We have opposing viewpoints. We have National Geographic for kids, environmental studies, biographies, science. This is Gale Interactive Science, and then we have the high school edition. So we have lots of different options here for you to use. And we really want you to use these because, well, check out my lesson. It'll explain why we want you to use the databases. But they really are a better resource than just Googling. If you do Google, you're going to have to go through a process called proving your sources. And this is what I'm talking about. Because Google's going to give you a list of just random stuff, and anybody can post anything they want to on Google. So what you need to do is you need to evaluate your sources for their credibility. How believable are they? And this will take you through that. And as you can see, it's a lot of work. Databases do that work for you, so I suggest you start with your databases. Copyright and fair use is something we have to live with because we can't just willy-nilly use anything we find in our projects. We have to respect copyright. And this gives you some information about copyright and how you can use it fairly, and what's free speech, what's copyright, what's fair use. And yes, my friends, it is complicated. Come see me if you have any questions. Okay, and that is all under the research. And then, of course, plagiarism. We want you to avoid plagiarism. We know most of the time plagiarism is accidental. You didn't mean to do it. So we want to give you some tools to help you avoid that, because it can get you into a serious buttload of trouble. So there you go. That is some information on plagiarism. You can look at that on your spare time. Okay, so that is a TMS resources for research. RevTrack will take you out to the page where if you need to pay for something, such as a lost book or a damaged book, this is where you pay for it. So you can send your folks out here with a debit or credit card and pay for it here. Please follow the instructions on the screen right here. Okay, and finally, October in the LC. This is where I'm going to post our monthly video, so you always know what's going on in the library. We always have fun and exciting things happening, and this is a way to stay on top of that. And that is our TMS Middle School website. If you have any questions,